one. And we live on YouTube. So this is called the shadow realm connection. So we go through the shadow realm in an effort to get to see our light, in order for our light to shine within that particular darkness. Because ultimately we are our own savior. We are the one that should save ourselves. And so now here on live, I like to do many consultations. I am a mentor and I do personalized consultations, not on any platform, but this is just like mini sessions to help other people on their journey that are part of my Blood Type Connection Facebook group. So if you're a member, these are like my Facebook attendees and other people that I've connected with over the years of speaking. And I'm happy you're here today. Hey, Miss Grateful. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. We got some likes. We got some likes. Okay, good. We got a thumbs up over here on YouTube. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you too. All right. So I wrote down, I was checking to see. Let's get to this, the email. So for those of you who want to be on the call, if you want to be on the call, let me tell you right quick before I call the first person how you do it. On TikTok, you will go to my website, saltoftheearthpub.org. And when you're on TikTok, you would find my website in my profile. The profile is like when you hit on my picture with that white head wrap. My website direct link is right here in the middle. It's bold, saltoftheearthpub.org, or you could just type it in. But this is a direct link to the website. When you get to the website, at the very top, there's a gray bar at the top. A gray bar that says Shadow Realm Live TikTok Calls. This gray bar right here in the corner. You click this here button and you fill out the form. When you fill out the form, I get an email from that you filled out the form and you registered for the live TikTok call. I call you based upon the number that you left. I do not say your name, who you are, because you're in the shadow and you just we want you to be discreet because, we might get a little personal. And so we'll hear your voice. We'll hear your voice, but we're not going to know your name, and we're going to hear your shadow situation. And these people, you're like-minded energy. You're the community. You're acting. Your purpose here while we sharing this is to see these people heal already, to see these people whole already. So you play a part on this. This is not to bash nobody. This is not to say, oh, come on, get out the shadow and come to the light or all that. No. It's about helping your reflection along the way. And you could probably also see yourself in one of your reflections. So that's how I go. I wrote down the numbers of the people that I had in my email box already. And it's on this paper. I'm peeking, making sure the paper ain't on there. So I don't want y'all to see these people telephone number. All right. So with that being said, I'm about to call the first person. I'm about to call the first person right now. Let's see. Y'all let me know when it start ringing if you could hear, if it's loud enough on little speaker, if it's loud enough. If it's loud enough. Okay, I'm verifying the number and we hit in. Hey, Miss Rita. Is it ringing? Let's see, it's calling. Hello?
Yes, can you hear me?
Hey, yes. Hi, this is Goddess Just Be. I'm calling on behalf of a request to talk in the shadow realm. Is this the person that put in the request?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Can y'all hear? Wait one moment before we begin. You do realize that we're live on TikTok and we're live on YouTube, correct?
Yes.
Okay, one moment. Can y'all hear good? Can y'all hear? Let me know if y'all can hear. Hold one moment, ma'am. Y'all can hear? Y'all can hear that? Okay. All right. Well, with that being said, ma'am, let's hear it. What are we talking about today?
So I feel like there's not a lot of information out there about the bad effects of opening up your third eye and what that could look like. And I wanted to get more information about that.
The bad effect of opening up your third eye.
Yes, right.
Is that something you're trying to pursue right now? You doing techniques to help you open up your third eye?
I feel like I have already done that before, and I wasn't, ready for it, so it was like scary. I wouldn't necessarily say bad, but like it was scary to me for not being aware.
Right. Okay. Okay. I was just curious because it's almost like you ever see somebody like maybe on a drug, like maybe taking like mushrooms or whatever, psychedelic type things, like, right? So if they mentally aren't prepared for the trip that they're going on, it's kind of equivalent for a person that's opening up their third eye. They're not aware of themselves. They don't have the spirituality behind themselves. They can feel the bad things, so to speak, can feel like they're losing their mind. And they could lose their mind. They could actually get stuck in another realm or a dimension within their mind. And it could be hard for them to come back because it's almost like you realize when you go on this trip that you are everything. And so it's almost like you ever been up in a fitting room and then they had like the mirror where you could stand and you could see different versions of yourself.
Right.
So now you have all these versions of yourself and you don't realize which one is real enough to get away from the mirror. And so your mind will play a game on you like that there. And like they have people that sit underneath the bridge, that's like maybe on the third floor in the hospital that really are just in that realm, stuck in their mind. They're not crazy people. They just have a hard time figuring out what's real in this 3D realness. So that's kind of like a bad thing that can happen. But go ahead.
And I was just going to say that's exactly what I feel like happened to you. Just explained it perfectly.
Really? So I was going to add on, but the beautiful thing about it is when you open up your third eye from your heart being open first, you don't experience that. Because think about this here. The heart, love heals all. So love heals all other portals of energy that you might have clogged in your body. Like say, for example, you had negative thoughts in church for the boogeyman or the devil with the pitchfork. When you open up your third eye, you might see that said boogeyman or devil. But if you open up your heart to the idea of love, and the idea that the energy that runs this realm is a powerful energy of love, when you open up your third eye, then you're going to see angelic beings. The devil, you're going to be able to purge that part of yourself. So that's why opening up the heart is most important. If you're going to open up anything, open up the heart because it has the power to heal all those other wounds.
Wow.
Yeah, it heals those wounds and it centers you and keeps you grounded and connected because that same love that you have in your heart, when you open up your third eye, maybe you'll have some of that love extended for your family or your friends. And that love is going to bring you or connect you back to this realm. So you don't drift and get lost in the cosmos somewhere.
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah. Yeah. And so that's equivalent to being grounded.
Okay.
Being grounded. So you'll have something in this realm to come back to. So do you meditate a lot?
Yes. During that time I did, but here lately I've been slacking.
Did it scare you?
Yes. Because I wouldn't initially try like, oh, I gotta open up my third eye. Oh, I gotta open up my third eye. I just stopped eating meat. I just started exercising, meditating, doing all the right healthy things. And it just was like, boom. I was like, whoa, what is this?
Right. Right. So just pay attention to being grounded before you meditate. Pay attention to having love before you try to open up the third eye and see, because the love in being grounded is going to be the thing that's going to keep you. That's going to keep you coming back to this here realm. People don't realize this here, but when we have children, when we have a lover or whatever, we don't drift away and go into them other realms when we have some type of love, because that love will bring you back here. But it's just those people that's like so free and just careless, and they don't care any other which way, that they'll get caught up drifting away, just drifting, and they drift away in their mind, and their mind send them on a trip that they wasn't packed and ready for. So for me, when I first started, what I did, because I came out of church, and we used to pray, and we used to say, I send the angels Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, and Saint Clair with their swords dipped in the blood to cut asunder in the spirit, and all that kind of stuff that was contrary to the word of God, right? So because I had already knew of Michael, Gabriel, and Raphael, when I became spiritual and began to meditate, I carried on calling on Michael. Michael to me was like a warring angel. So since we had a relationship, since I already felt protected by calling Michael, I kept Michael energy with me. And before I went in, I was like, I called forth Michael to protect me, my mind, my well-being, and bring me back to this realm. Because you already have faith in that. You already believe in that.
Okay. That makes perfect sense.
Yeah, so call upon something that you already believe in. Even if you don't have Michael, then call on your grandpa who's deceased. So whatever, somebody you loved, if you don't have no love here, call on somebody that you love that passed. That energy still exists because energy does not die. Yeah, so that ought to help you and keep you, grounded and protected.
Well, thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you. I appreciate the call or the request for a call. You be blessed, babe.
You as well.
Okay, goodbye. That was pretty cool. Anybody ever had that issue? I had an issue where I was meditating and man, I had white doves that was around me. It was so pretty. Man, there was flying. I was meditating. We was in the puffy clouds, and they was just flying next to me, and I knew all of their names. I was just saying hi, hi, all in my mind. And all of a sudden, your white doves turned into black hawks, and it was like, "I'm gonna kill you." And they turned on me, and it was like pecking on me or whatever. Man, I got out of that meditation. This is when I first started on my spiritual journey. I got out of that meditation and stayed out of that meditation for months. It's like, shit, I ain't going up in here. They got some black killer doves. Hawks or whatever up in there. But that be your own fear. That be our own fear, that we done conjured up. And so when you open up your third eye, trust and believe, you're going to have to face yourself. Because you're going to be looking at all of your fears, all of your traumas. And it'll get scary. It'll get scary. Hey, Blue Diamond. Hey, my white tea. And Cammy, beautiful one. I appreciate y'all being here. Greetings, greetings. You may start something you can't control. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Yes. Okay, good. Perfect. All right. So let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. This one here. Wait, I want two people's numbers that I got. All right. Okay. And we're calling. Yeah. Bye, kid. But thank you for being here, babe.
Hello.
Hello. This is God is Just B. I'm calling because somebody put in a call for the shadow realm. Is this that person?
Yes, it is.
Okay, perfect. So you do realize that we're live on TikTok and we're live on YouTube, just to let you know right now. That's fine. They can hear your voice. Okay, with that being said, what are we talking about today?
So I've been dealing with of self-avoidance and self-abandonment issues.
Mm-hmm.
So I will always feel the need to try to help heal others, or always just be there at an aid and just distracting I would call it almost distracting myself in a way that I would avoid healing my own trauma and healing my own situation.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I also wanted to talk about how do you stay away from like when you're trying to have a positive mind and then you have chaos all around? How do you stay positive?
Okay. So a positive mind when chaos is around. And the other one you're saying like just self-abandonment, like you're not nurturing yourself, you think like you should, is what you're saying?
Okay, so I do know that I have a gift of, wanting to heal and tend to other people's needs and just being there that I don't deal with my own I don't face myself. I don't deal with my own like I don't pour into my cup. I don't heal me before I try to go out and try to fix everybody else's problem.
Oh, okay, I see. I see. And so really what we got to do is figure out a reason why, because what that is saying is, hey, I'm trying to find a reason why to stay out of alignment with myself. You said that you have a gift. So I'm trying to say out of alignment with myself. Are you afraid of your gift?
Mm, I'm more like I accept it, but it's like it becomes draining because it's like I want to help, and then I'm low on energy and I can't give no more. And then I feel like that's the part of me not, attending to myself, like coming to the realization, like I need to heal. I can't halfway fill my battery and then try to go give the rest of my battery away. Now I'm drained again. I'm not full. I can't. I'm not fully healed, so I can't help anybody right now. So then I have the need to retract, and I'm like, okay, I want to give, but I can't give, but I'm not here.
Right. So now is the perfect time, and this might sound weird that I say this to you, but now more than ever, it is the time for you to be selfish, because selfishness is necessary. People in the world, they'll say, oh, don't be selfish. Come on, do this for me. What they're saying is, do this for me, make me feel good over your feelings, because I'm more important than you. So, but being selfish for you right now is necessary. Being selfish for you is so necessary because you cannot give to nobody else from an empty cup. And that's what makes you feel drained. When you're trying to give from a little empty cup, you're supposed to be giving people based upon your overflow. So that's almost like you trying to go to the mall and you don't have no gas in the car. The car ain't gonna go there. You're gonna be sitting right there up in the driveway. The car ain't gonna operate, but you trying to push your body to please other people, and you're not feeling, like you're full. So that's why you stay drained. That's what the draining feeling is all about.
Right.
And so what about this positive mindset in the chaos? So is the chaos coming because you aware, you think that you're on E and trying to please people?
Yeah, I feel like I do. It's like I know that I have like I'm on a path of going into greater things, but then it's like I'm trying to shed old skin. So it's like I'm trying to move past it, and I'm still going through everything that's going on around me because I'm just so I'm gonna say I'm emotional. So I'm so emotionally invested in everything that's going on around me. But
Yeah,
I'm trying to stay positive.
you're so emotionally invested. You said a lot when you said that, because you also emotionally, sounds like it, invested in how people feel when you please them, so to speak. It's almost like you care so much about what people think that you care also about how they feel when you maybe take care of them before you take care of yourself. Just them saying, oh, thank you so much, just that smile on that face of theirs, more than you caring about the smile on your face.
Yeah, yeah,
And that's deeply rooted. That stems from upbringing. That could possibly stem from kind of like feeling alone, between 0 to 7 years old, when we're really developing, feeling alone, feeling as if the protector that maybe in the mother or father realm wasn't protecting enough. You see, because it works upon our self concept, how we were treated at that delicate age, because we are absorbing everything. So that could be deeply rooted from even just being sent to different babysitters. Maybe even if it was something as simple as your parents had to work a lot. That's where that stemmed from.
Right. Yeah, I couldn't definitely agree with that because I've been trying to fit like because I would get attached to people and then feel abandoned when they leave, and I'm like, as an adult, this is not healthy. You know, I need to figure out how I can be content and concerned with myself without trying to give. And like when you were saying, when you just said the smile, that's almost like a parent giving to, like as I'm trying to play a role that I was given to me, to other people, just so I can see them smile, because I never really had, I even told myself as a child, like, I'm alone. I came to the realization at 12, I'm still young, like, I'm alone. It's just by myself. I don't have nobody. So I even told myself that, and it became a mindset, like a click just happened, and I just started feeling that way. I was by myself.
Right. Now, see, but okay, that's it's beautiful that you became accountable about that. Well, I'm alone, because a lot of people have been through that. Where maybe mom and daddy, one of them was missing or wasn't there, and even if they were there, they could definitely feel alone, even with the presence of mom and daddy being there. But here's the thing: ultimately, we are our own savior. So it's not like we can jump back in this lifetime, back in that suit of being the baby and rewrite that in the physical to make them be there at this moment in time and space. All we can do that to rewrite that is deal with those matters in our mind. But even further than that, as it pertains to your right now moment for growth and clarity, and to leave with this call as if you have closure, understand this one thing: before you came forth in physical form, you chose your parents. You chose that story. You chose your trauma, because you knew when you were all knowing and infinite intelligence that you was going to have to be your own savior. And so you set up the scene to save yourself. So this is a time for you to develop saving yourself. In the beginning of saving yourself, you got to first be selfish, because now you got to get to know yourself and understand yourself and sit with yourself. And it comes a pivotal moment in everybody's life when they had mama and daddy issues, that they got to get real and say, okay, well, now I got to deal with it, and I got to just be a better person for my children, and I got to not rewrite this story and put this on them. And so in doing that, your self-talk is going to be the most important thing that you have. When you have them negative thoughts, you're going to have to tell yourself, shut up. That ain't gonna happen. I don't have to please them people. I don't care how them people feel about me. I'm standing up on my own 2 feet. I gotta take care of me first. You have to now be your own advocate for yourself, and ask yourself, what did that experience teach me? What is this gift of mine that I keep talking about? What is this gift that's emerging from me? What quality that I'm going to need for my gift later? Because this ain't nothing but a to be continued story. What quality that I'm learning now that, when I start practicing my gift, that, it's going to really be of value. Because life just preparing you for that.
Yeah.
You remind me so much of myself. And you know why, though? Because as a little girl, I used to cry for daddy. I used to cry in my closet for daddy all the time. Until one day I got sick and tired of crying for daddy. I got sick and tired of crying for daddy. And I realized now, if I look back at all of them times I cried and I tried to please other people, and how it spilled over in my relationships, pleasing other people. Now, when I look back at my story, I said, don't take my story from me. I needed that. That was the making of this goddess right here. So I promise you, everything you're going through, you need it. But you just got to stand on a moment of being selfish, and a moment of identifying what you're learning and the gifts that are emerging from you right now, because you see the gift already. You know you're great.
Yeah.
So you're just walking into it. I think that's such a beautiful thing. I think that's a beautiful thing. Go ahead.
God, God is me. I know, well, like when you said, and the thing is, it's like, um, I'm happy that I had this talk with you because I'm coming into a sense of understanding what it is that I need to do and truly understand. I'm trying to identify the part of me that needs my attention most because you are right. It's time for me to give to me because everybody's elevating that I'm giving to it. And that is me. I'm young and I'm still, understanding these things. I'm just happy. I'm going. It's not taking me long to identify these things so that when I become older, that I can truly master myself. So
Wait up.
it's like I see everybody elevating that I'm pouring into, and it's just like, okay, I done gave so much, and I done helped you, and I done aid you, but like I said, it's time to be selfish because I gotta prepare myself for my next level.
Now let me share something with you that's really, really beautiful. If you could find the beauty in it, you said everybody around me elevating. You know what that is? That's your manifestations that you looking at. That's your power because life happens through you. Them people elevating because they're in the presence of your gift. But you gotta go within yourself to fully understand that you're manipulating the energy and you're the powerful one. I spoke about this here when I was talking about being unequally yoked with certain people. Then they getting blessed. They getting some of your essence. So right now you sitting up here on a call talking about the negative mind, the negative mindsets, the chaotic energy around you, and you putting yourself off. But your blessings are still out there and it's reaching your reflections. When you go in and be selfish, you get to suck from your own goodness. That's why being selfish is so important. You gotta go in. You gotta learn how to say no. And you gotta be okay. And you gotta not care when people are proud or happy or smiling because you did something for them. Because if you care that they're happy with that smile, you gonna care when they sad and they feel like that you ain't pleasing. You gotta not care either what you wear. That's what selfishness is really all about.
Wow, that's basically saying, what if I took that time to pour in me, then I would be experiencing my manifestations as of now, because I didn't gain. I'm basically like that's when okay, I got.
Hello, you got this. You already know this. Yes. And that's what it's all about. That's your essence. Because keep in mind, you are the goddess in your simulated environment. You are controlling those people outside of you through your thought, through the way that you view yourself.
The way that I feel,
And the way you feel.
Pour into it, that I'm manifesting their blessings and I'm pouring into. That's why everybody want to come find me.
There you go.
Go find her. She's a creator. I'm a creator.
Yes, you are.
I'm a creator.
You're a multiplier. But you got to know this. You got to stay. That's why self-concept and knowing who you are and understanding that life happens through you is so important. Being selfish is the beginning of figuring out this whole thing. Be selfish. Be more selfish. And when people tell you, oh, you too selfish, your answer will be, yeah, I know. It took me a long time to get here. You see me? I finally made it to my selfish stage and I deserve my overflow. I deserve what's in my cup. I deserve it first. I'm gonna check back and circle back with you when I feel like giving you some of my abundance. But right now, yep, you're right. I'm selfish. I'm selfish. Yeah. I love that. Somebody in the comments is saying as we speak, she's a healer, learning that healers need time to charge too.
Wow.
You gonna have to remember that one Because when you come forward, and it is my belief that everybody that come to this here live, the people, the numbers that's up in here on each platform, these people are healers, and they gravitate kind of like to me right before they seize it for them to launch, just like you, how you wanted to sign up for this call. But you gotta understand this, because you're gonna have to carry this with you when you're working in your gift, that you gotta be selfish. You got to make time for you in relationship. You can't be in a relation. I can't be in a relationship with somebody that don't understand that I'm going to go out and be live and talk to people about their passion. I can't do that. So if you coming over here, you got to understand how I operate. This is my selfish part of me, because I want to give back. And then too, you got to understand that sometimes you give to these people when you overflow, but never do you give to these people when you own eat. Never do I hit that live button when I'm not overflowing, because they gonna feel it.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. I feel so proud of you, and I can tell intuitively that you are a healer. But here's the thing right now, Miss Healer. Stop giving up from an empty cup. Turn it off. It's a season to give, but now is not the time to give for you. And then you think positively of those people. Think that they're understanding that you need to go in. That they're gonna be there when you come out, when you at overflow. Everything that you need gonna be there for you.
Yep.
Good. I'm so thankful that you registered for a call. Is there anything else that you wanted to talk about?
I guess really, it's okay. So now I told you about, I'm going to tell you about each part of the journey. So I know that I had to identify with my environment, healing. So now the next step for me is, where do I start in my body healing? Because I know that I have to have energy in order to, continue to power through. I don't eat right. So where do I start? What would be a starting place for me?
You know your blood type? B.
O positive.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're O?
Yes.
Oh. I thought for sure you were a B because of that gift that's in you. Oh my God. Okay. You're a O. Well, for O with your body, what you need to start is definitely staying away from the pork, from the wheat, and the soy. Apple cider vinegar, things like that there. Anything that's like acidic type, apple cider vinegar, any form of vinegar. That's where you need to make sure that you're clearing off of your plate. Your fruits is going to be the thing that's really going to give you a lot of fuel, because it's going to get rid of the old waste in you. Your fruits are really darker skin, like plums, like mission figs. They give you fiber to help to bulk up your stool, to expel your waste, and that gives you energy. The meat of choice for you is like beef. Beef is highly beneficial, and it makes you actually feel good. I know for O's, for a lot of the O's, it's the bread, because bread means wheat, crackers, your honey bun, your sandwich, your pancakes, your biscuits.
Yeah.
You eat any of those?
Yes, I have a bad problem with.
The way you said that, you got so quiet. You got so quiet.
I have a bad problem with wheat and I be trying.
Yeah, well,
when the yeast cause like problems with your vagina, like almost the sugar causing. I'm sorry, I don't want to say anything, but inside of you it will cause.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, because when you have an overabundance of this weed anyway, which is causing candida overgrowth, it knocks off the pH of your vagina. And so not only that, for you being an O, what happens is when your blood type gets in connection with eating wheat, um, the acids that form in conjunction with your hydrochloric acid become so chaotic that you would put a tear in the lining of your digestive system. And so now this wheat is you're trying to digest it, but now you got a tear in the digestive system, and the wheat or yeast is getting in that tear, and it's causing an infection. It's causing inflammation. Just because of you being a blood type O, and that's how your hydrochloric acid is designed. It's designed to be your acid of choice. You don't need to go out and get other acids. That's why you can eat so many different meats, because of that hydrochloric acid that you normally have an abundance of. It breaks your meat down for you. But if you throw in beer, coffee, which is acidic, in your breads and all of that, you really asking for it.
Yeah.
So I mean, you could still have, if think about it like this here, you can still have a sandwich. You could have everything on that sandwich, but that bread, no. Wrap the sandwich with the lettuce, for example, and you good. Everything else in the inside, you good. But that wheat is the main thing, because it actually makes blood type O's feel depressed. When y'all get acidic and y'all eat the wrong meat or drink beer or eat wheat, you actually get depressed. You actually lose your energy. What you said?
Yeah, that's true. Cause I feel depressed even though I know that I'm not depressed. But like you said, it'll cause like imbalance within my body, so it'll make me feel those ways.
Yeah, so that's where your energy is going. Outside of the people in your environment that you're trying to please, you are losing energy with the diet that's not serving you.
Right.
So you would definitely, I would suggest you definitely getting the beneficial food list, at least to know, and to start small. Start with the juices. Eliminate one thing, like for example, when you're trying to take out the wheat, add something that's highly beneficial that you never had before that's on the list.
Okay.
Take small steps, but don't just take everything out, because that's a recipe for failure. Don't just take everything off the diet and be like, okay, I'm gonna start clean. No, take small steps. You don't have any health issues, right? You say you're younger. You don't have any health issues, right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, well, start small and start to fall in love with some of the things that's highly beneficial for you now, and set that foundation. But if you take something away that's negative, add a positive, so you don't feel like, man, I can't eat nothing. Because if you feel like that, then you're going to go back.
Yep.
She said, yep. So that's for friends. Yep. That's for your, we talked about your body, the healthy relationships with the friends, and even your self-concept.
Yeah, that was beautiful. I feel a lot more at ease, and I just really thank you for this conversation. It was very informational, and it just awakened. Like I just felt thoughts go through my body, like whoa. So it was very great.
Because it's confirmation when you hear somebody say be selfish, because everybody else saying no, don't be selfish. That feels good by itself. Yeah, be selfish. It's time. Mm-hmm. You learn about yourself when you're selfish.
Yeah,
I'm so happy for you.
Selfish, because you deserve love too. So
you do.
I'm going to love on you.
Love on you. You are really the main one that's in need of your love. Everybody else is just extra. But you got to love on yourself with the things that you're giving your body to. That's a form of love too. Because how dare you give yourself foods that ain't serving you?
Because God, I love to eat, girl. feed me the right things. I can't be loving on me spiritually and not feeding myself right.
Right, because it go hand in hand. You can't. So start there with at least a food list so you can get you some good beneficial fruits and fruit drinks in your house, and just know off top that okay, I'll be strong with letting the pork go or the wheat go, since those are some of the two of the major ones for your blood type. But outside of that, I feel proud of you though, being so young and still, inquisitive about your journey. That's a beautiful thing. You remind me so much of me. I'm happy to be able to speak to you today, babe.
I'm happy I was able to talk to you too. And I'm sorry, I'm gonna say this last thing. When you were saying about like healing myself, I
Mm-hmm.
would never see. It's nice to talk to someone about it, like far as like confirmation and just knowing that. Because I feel like when other people speak through you, they're gonna always say something that's gonna, bring some type of awareness to the situation. Because I think about it, but if I have somebody that cross my path and say recite those things, then I take it like you said, confirmation.
Right.
So like I was like I told you, having to deal with my self trauma. I already told myself that all I need is me and I'm alone. So I always had to figure out things by myself. And like I said, knowing that I'm a healer, naturally I'm going to aid myself back. And you said selective. I already selected this path for me. I had to because when I'm in this life, I go about figuring it out and healing every trauma that I go through. Like even this one now, I'm like, okay, baby girl, it's time to stop. You need to heal this part of you before you move on to the next chapter. Because you're not gonna get anywhere else if you don't deal with you first.
Definitely.
So,
And here's something else I want to share with you. Do you have anybody that you love that may have died? I know you're young, but did anybody die that you loved and you had a loving relationship with?
yes, my dad. That was my first big heartbreak.
Oh, here's what we were gonna do. Because I hear you saying, baby girl, I'm alone in this, right? So here we go. Your daddy energy. Energy is neither created nor destroyed. It's neither created nor destroyed. Your dad's energy lives on. And so for people that have lost, when I console or mentor them, I tell them all the time, you already had a loving, connected relationship with that person. And so being that they're no longer here in the physical reality, you still use that love that you have for your daddy. And so when you're talking about, I know I'm alone, what you could do is say, Daddy, I know you're watching over me. Give me the strength. I know you're helping me, Daddy. Help me figure this out. And that way, while you're alone, you don't feel lonely, because you it's almost like Daddy now is an angel for you, a beacon of life for you. Outside of God, whatever you reverence, you still have that energy and that love for your father. And if it were me, I just wanted to share that, because if it were me, I would be calling my daddy. Anybody that I had a relationship with and they're no longer in this realm, I'll be like, okay, I know you tapped into infinite intelligence. Help me. What should I do?
Is it weird that I avoid him in a sense? Like I have his name tatted on me, but I never really truly called on him. Is that a way of did I not accept it in a way, or I just avoid it altogether? Would that be something?
It's not weird in the sense that you beginning this call saying that you pleasing other people. It's almost like it's normal for you, because you are walking away from you all the way. You giving your gifts to your reflections. You walking away from taking care of yourself. You giving them stuff, your substance, when you're on E. So that's letting you know that you're not circling back for you. So Daddy not approaching him, or no, that ain't weird for what you're saying. But that's where the power is at. Love, the connection of love, the ancestors, God, You knowing yourself, all of this is where all your power lies. But you out there people pleasing. Are you afraid of that? I mean, I'm that was just a suggestion. If you don't feel comfortable, don't do it. Do what feel good to you. Be your own leader in this. But does that feel weird to you to feel as though you have an angel like your daddy protecting you?
No, it's not. It's not weird. I think, like, well, I know, like you said, it's just that I have been avoiding meat altogether. So I just haven't took the time to even try to, you know, to call on him or to. If I have said like my daddy here, he's watching me, but I don't know. I just haven't took the time out to really, take it all in.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because you've been a busybody outside of yourself, taking the time out to please other people, sounds like to me. And I'm not being ugly, but I think sometimes we be so busy nurturing others for relationships because we want to fit in and to feel a certain way that we neglect ourselves so much, and then it feel weird when we go in ourselves because we looking at ourselves like, who are you? Who are you outside of being a mom? Who are you outside of being a girlfriend? Who are you outside of being a daughter? Is That's why I'm saying
Right.
for you, it's time for you to be selfish, because you really need to know who you are outside of being those things, because that's not what you came for. That's not the gift that you was just telling me about that you come for to bring. Not being a
Yeah.
daughter, not being a girlfriend or a wife or whatever you are. That's not the gift that the world wants to see. But you are
Hmm.
spending your time nurturing others because it seems as though you're afraid of embracing the totality of yourself.
Yeah, like every time I go to even trying to explore myself, I always just find distractions. Like even when I do, like if I let's say if I'm gonna start school or I'm about to start doing something, it's like I always find something to distract me from focusing on me. It's like it's that bad. Like I will find anything to avoid
Yeah,
me.
yeah, because you're running from you. I'm telling you that. I've told you that in the beginning of the call. You might think it's other people that's calling you, but you are trying to get off of the hook of getting to know you, and then you allow them other people to come, and then you feel actually eager to go and assist them other people because you don't know how to begin to get to know you. You don't know what to do there. But it takes you sitting down. I'm gonna give you some pointers here. It takes you sitting down in the room with yourself, talking to yourself, saying, okay, well, what do I feel like doing today? You know? Okay.
Yeah, it's like
It
I'm always on assist. Like I don't never just stay with me.
right.
And every time I get a chance to be with me, I always have to find a friend or
Somebody else
anybody just to sit with me
to break it
or
up.
be with
Yeah.
me.
Because you don't know
Yeah.
now yet how to sit and be with you. So this is your homework assignment. Your assignment is to imagine that there's a little girl, because she really does exist within you. Imagine you have an imaginary friend. She's a little version of you. You carry her with you. In the morning when you wake up, you have to ask her what she wants to do today. And you are the adult there. So if that's the morning that you have to go to work, she said maybe, oh, I just want to go outside and relax. You as adult say, well, how about this? I have to go to work
Hmm.
first, but after I get off from work, we'll relax or we'll go to the pool or whatever she said that she wanted to do. And that builds the relationship that you have with yourself. That helps you to see how you feel and check in with yourself first and be more selfish with self. It also helps with your self concept, because the only person that you need to care about how they feel is her anyway.
Hmm. I love that. That's beautiful.
Yeah. So
Like just feeling that. Yeah, that's beautiful.
do that. Do that on your selfish journey, and you make sure you check in with her every morning and every night when you lay your head on the pillow. So how was today? And then you talk with her, and she might say, well, today wasn't so good because I'm tired and nobody did da 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 da, and I really want to da 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 da. But you gotta encourage her. You tell her, okay, I got you. First thing in the morning, we're gonna do da 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 da. Oh, come on, let's get out of this bed. Let's go do the da 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 da. Whatever it is, this is your best friend. Okay? Since you like to go check on people and nurture everybody, I done gave you a person, your little girl.
Yes. That's how I'm like, oh my goodness, I have a little girl.
Yes. So check on her every day. Every day. And you get there, you get good with it, and then you're really into it. Like, so what are you feeling? Why are you looking sad? What's wrong now? What can I do to help you now? Oh, you're so beautiful. Look at yourself. Look in the mirror. You're the most beautiful little girl I ever met in my life. You talk to her because she needs you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Baby,
that was great. Yeah.
You got this, baby. You got this, baby. You got people on the live. I forgot I had all of these phones and stuff in front of me. People on the live hitting the hearts and everything for you. They said, wow, that's amazing. I'm learning so much. Yeah. Play more. They're telling you to play more. They said that they love that too. Play more with this little girl instead of all of them other reflections, because that little girl needs you. All right?
All right.
All right, baby. Thank you for the opportunity to speak with you. You be blessed, babe.
Thank you. You too.
Okay. Goodbye. Woo! That was good. I enjoyed talking to her. That was really good. Let me check this. It went a little over a little bit, but let me check this here. Let's see. Okay, I got one more here, y'all. Y'all got a minute? We got one more. Let me write this here number down. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. I'm trying not to show people a number on the screen. All right. That was good. Hey, Rita, you guys, yes, keep going. Okay, keep going. We got one more. Let's see. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay. Yeah, that's it. All right, I'm dialing the number. I'm verifying the number and I'm calling. Let me put the phone like this.
I'm sorry, but the person you called has a...
It's going to voicemail, whoever this person is. I'm going to try again. Let me see. It's going to voicemail. I'm going to try one more time.
I'm sorry, but the person
It's going to voicemail. If this person is watching. Let me see. I'm going to try again. Are they in a bad spot, maybe?
I'm sorry, but the person...
Nope. I tried. I can't get through to you if you're watching me right now. That last person that just booked a couple of minutes ago. I'm gonna try one more time. Turn your ringer on, maybe. Okay, it's ringing. Oh, it's loud now. Hello. This is God is Just B.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm perfect, babe. I am calling for a person who just booked a Shadow Realm reading. You're that person? Okay, perfect. Just to let you know, we're live on YouTube and TikTok, just to let you know.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So what are we talking about today? Go ahead.
I want to talk about how to get myself back healed and healthy.
How to get yourself back healed and healthy, you said?
Yes.
Okay. So where are you now? What's going on now? How are we getting back? What are we getting back from?
I'm suffering with rheumatoid arthritis in my knees real bad.
Okay. Arthritis.
Yes.
So that's the gist of it? Arthritis?
It's in my knees, and most days I really have time walking around.
So it locks you up sometimes. Is it in your hands and stuff too? Or your hands kind of like tight?
Well, sometimes my hands just kind of be kind of hurting and sore, but it's mainly my knees.
Okay, so you started anything yet? You started eating right for your blood type? You started the herbal potion? Where are you with your health?
I have started eating right for my blood type. And I have did I ordered your herbal potion, your sustain detox. I started that too.
Okay, so how are you eating right now? What's your diet like?
I don't eat chicken, I don't eat pork, I don't stay away from bread, white potatoes, I eat the sweet potatoes, I eat the beef because I'm a hoe. And I've been drinking my beneficial teas and juices.
So how long has this been since you started on this?
Maybe a couple of months. I mean, I have noticed some change in my knees. They're not as bad as they used to be. It seems like they're getting better.
Okay.
But I was just trying to see if you had any more input on that.
Okay. Yeah, I was just trying to see where you were right now. So the arthritis, that's pretty much, it's just basic chemistry. It's when the body is really at an acidic range. And it's possible that we all get there at a point in time because of the fact of years of eating and not knowing or never being, educated upon eating right for your blood type or eating a healthy diet, because everybody just do the American diet, like, right? So detoxing, you're saying you're doing that already. You're saying you're starting to eat right for the blood type. But what really will benefit you too is doing external things for your knees, like magnesium soak baths, because arthritis, even though it's acidic, it's also letting you know that your calcium levels are higher than magnesium. Magnesium and calcium work hand in hand. They're like, cousins, brothers and sisters, whatever. But magnesium has to be higher than the calcium, that because the magnesium helps your bones and muscles and help you be limber and different things. So do you take any Epsom salt baths or magnesium baths?
I usually take showers because I've been having a time with my knees to get up out the tub.
Okay, well, here's what we could do. Since you don't take baths, you can get a bowl or one of those foot massagers and put some magnesium flakes in there, like how like when you go get a pedicure or whatever, and that way you don't have to get in the tub, but you can add. It's on Amazon where you could get those from magnesium salts, and I actually have a product called Be Calm that's a magnesium salt concoction too. But either way, you could go to Amazon and get some magnesium flakes, and what happens is you putting them in your foot bath, the magnesium inside of it is gonna penetrate in your body transdermally, and your feet kind of like have all your nerve ending, where every organ nerve ending leads to your feet in the palm of your hand. So you could do your feet, or if you don't have the strength to do your feet, you could actually soak the palm of your hand in it. Now, what's going to happen is your hands or your feet, somewhere in that area where you're soaking, you're going to start itching. I'm just letting you know now, because itching is like what happens when you're depleted in magnesium. When your body is getting more magnesium from these flakes and you don't have none, you low, you're gonna start itching. It's gonna only last for a couple of seconds, but I'm just letting you know that's kind of like an effect. That lets you know you're really low. And it sounds like you're really low if your knees are bothering you. So magnesium flakes on the feet or the hand, or you could actually do both. That'll be beneficial for you. Be Nourished actually helps to lubricate your joints with highly beneficial oils and move your lymphatic system. That's a soap that I have on my website. Both of these things I'm telling you because you told me that you are doing things internally. You told me that you're eating right for your blood type, you're drinking your water, and you're doing your herbal potion, right?
Yes.
Because that's necessary for you to lubricate the inside. But because you're so ascetic, getting locked up, that means you need to also do outside, because sometimes we'll be so ascetic in the inside that the minerals aren't readily being absorbed good enough. So we got to go to the skin, which is also an organ, and it is the largest organ on the body. So I would say go there to the skin. That way you soak up the magnesium in your body.
Okay.
So what are you doing? What you got to do? You know what I'm saying? Which one you gonna choose?
Yes. I'm going to your website and order the Be Nourished.
No, I mean out of the flakes, the magnesium flakes.
Yeah, the flakes.
The flakes or the Epsom salt. The flakes would be more beneficial.
Okay.
Magnesium flakes. It's in a blue bag on Amazon. You can get a little small bag, and you want to put like maybe a half a cup if you're just putting it in your feet, foot soaker, or on your hand in a bowl, like a half a cup, and just sit there and let it penetrate that way. That's going to help you tremendously. It's also going to help you sleep at night.
That last part I didn't hear you.
It's also going to help you sleep at night. Because magnesium not only does it relax your bones and your muscles, but it relax your mind and the whole body. So you won't feel so stiff all the time and, can't maneuver. It's going to loosen stuff up.
Yes, because I do wake up often throughout the night with my knees hurt.
Yeah, so you be in pain with them too?
Yes.
Okay. How long has this been going on with the knees?
About a couple of years.
Years?
It wasn't as bad, but yeah, it's been a couple of years.
Okay. Did you which detox did you try? Which one?
It's the Sustain Detox.
The Sustain Detox. You finished it?
No, I haven't finished yet. I got it maybe 2.5, 3 weeks ago.
Okay. And did you start?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I've been taking it every day. I've been drinking it every day.
It's been releasing things from you?
Yes.
Okay. Just checking. I don't want to get, do too much information, but I just wanted to make sure that you're allowing your body to detox, because it sounds as if it is backed up and these acids have to come out. So the Sustain Detox, once you finish with it, and do not stop in the middle of it. Please do not stop, because it's killing off parasites at the same time. And as they get kind of like upset when they release them, they urinate and they lay eggs and larvae in order to repopulate and live. And so if you stop midway, then you'll have kind of like invasion going on inside of you that you wish you wouldn't have stopped. So please go all the way through with Sustain Detox. Drink plenty of water and assess how you feel afterwards. This is not going to be the first and only detox for you since you're at that level. But after you get off of that detox and assess your body and stay hydrated and still eating for your blood type, you need to circle back and get the licorice root to open up the adrenal glands and get those acids out too. Because the lymphatic system has to be full of acids if you locked up on that level. And licorice root opens the adrenal glands and caters to the kidneys to releasing uric acid, lactic acid, mucus, calcification, and all of them settlements that then got embedded in your bones and muscles. Okay?
Where do I get the licorice root from?
Licorice root is available on my website, but after you finish Sustain Detox, then you circle back with that.
Okay.
So your assignment is finish Sustain Detox, get you some magnesium flakes to soak your feet and your hand in to get magnesium penetrating in your skin. After you finish Sustain Detox, circle back with some licorice root to get rid of some more of them acids that's sitting in them lymphatic system, which is the backup to your blood, which is why your blood is so thick and tacky right now. You got it?
Okay. Okay, yes, I do.
I'm proud of you, though.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah,
How's
I
your
will be
mind?
doing it.
How's your mindset while you're going through all of this?
Yeah. It's okay, most days. Yeah.
So what do you think? What are some of the things that you tell yourself throughout the day, even though you're going through this?
Well, lately I've been saying what you've been saying, telling us to say.
Are you
Why my
believing it?
hands is working so good.
Oh, I love
Why
that.
my hands is writing paragraphs.
Oh, I love that for you. How does that make you feel when you're saying that?
It feels good. It feels good.
Good. I'm rooting for you.
I've been really practicing it throughout the day now.
That's beautiful because that helps you stay hopeful. You have people that you don't even know that's on this live right now. They are rooting for you. They're seeing you heal and hold and walking already right now. And that ought to feel good too, huh?
Yes, it does. Mm-hmm.
That's a beautiful place to be. And so you're just going through the motions until you get there. And so we just learning. All we're doing here, we just learning. We just learning how to walk again. We just learning how to replenish our body with magnesium and the minerals that we're lacking. That's all we're doing. But in the meantime, there's a gift that's unfolding inside of you that you one day will gonna be able to circle back and share with other people. Isn't that beautiful?
Yes, it is.
Good. You have anything else, babe?
No, that's it.
Thank you. It was a pleasure speaking with you.
I appreciate your time.
No problem, baby. You be blessed.
You too.
Okay, goodbye.
All right, goodbye.
That was beautiful. That was really, really beautiful. Okay. That's good. I'm going to close out the room. That was beautiful. I'm thankful for all of y'all that came and listened. I'm thankful for your energy. And on behalf of everybody that I spoke to today, they are thankful too. I'm thankful because I know that maybe once upon a time, you all were probably like prayer warriors in religion. So you know your purpose here. You know your purpose here of seeing other people whole. And I'm happy that you brought forth your energy, your healing energy, because you're a healer. Yes, you are. I'm grateful that you were here, Miss Grateful. Thank you. Thankful for you too. Thank you, everybody that came for today, everybody that called and participated. And you know, I'm hopeful that next week, we're doing this Monday through Thursday. I'm hopeful for next week that you all begin to share the live. You begin to tap the screen, because we have a whole bunch of people that are needing to know or understand themselves, their shadow self, so they can find the mental clarity and the connection and the confirmation that they've been desiring in the physical reality. And if you pay attention, when you get on TikTok, you'll see in the past is Kevin, I think his name was Kevin Samuels of the world, the polygamous relationships or poly relationships or whatever. Those people have so many people in the room. But let's call forth the healers that can come forth in the room and change the dynamic of people that are suffering and out of balance with themselves and not knowing themselves, because to know yourself is to know God. So share the lives, y'all. Tap the screen, y'all. Chime in and encourage the people, because some of them, I don't know, some of them might be looking at the comments And make sure, and if I don't have a moderator, could you do me one favor? Because I only have one moderator, Miss B. And I'm so thankful for her. If I don't have a moderator and y'all see somebody up in there, you know, that's to troll people, we're not having that. I don't want that here. So let me know when they are, because y'all know I don't block, but I will definitely block for the realm, shadow realm sessions, because I don't want any of these people feeling low. They're already in their state of darkness. That's why I don't call out these people names. They're already in their state of darkness. This is a place to help people explore their inner light. Okay? Yes, that was him. Yes, yes. This video was from my heart to yours. Y'all be blessed. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Okay, bye. Whew. I enjoyed that. Thank you. Thank you.